Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another thrilling installment of Painting with One of Wisdom. Today on Painting with One of Wisdom we have a special guest on the show, the Walkthrough King. He's here because today is a holiday from school, Memorial Day, and we're going to go ahead and showcase our second revealed character. This is one that I painted special for my nephew, but oh my, look, the color! Everything's in black and white. Well, no worries, we'll just take a nice pool table green and some splash of the rainbow and that's much more like it. But before I get too excited about all the vivid colors, let's go ahead and introduce our guest. The Walkthrough King, would you tell everyone hello and a little bit about yourself?
Hello, and a little bit about yourself.
Excellent, I like your enthusiasm. Now, as you know, our introduction video, we kind of outlined the concepts here, and then we came in and we took one of my personal favorites, that aggressive little dirt shark from the earth element, and we treated him to a legendary blue metallic finish. Definitely prefer that look there, but I am an expert painter. I've been working on it for about 40 minutes now, so super skills in action. What we're going to do today is take a look at this little guy. He's a vicious little rattlesnake. He comes from the undead element. You can snap him in half and share the colors with other Swap Force characters. But his name in the game is Rattle Shake. My nephew's the Walkthrough King's a big fan of the color green, so I thought I'd go ahead and treat Rattle Shake to a splash of color.
Yay!
Alright, so cheesy introduction aside, I think that one's even better than the first cheesy introduction, which is saying something. Had, I think, two of you mention it was Bob Ross. I was thinking of that is correct. For the life of me, I was kind of thinking it was
What's Bob Ross?
He's a white dude with an afro that was on TV, like after Bill Nye the Science Guy for adults to try to teach them how to paint. And I guess people went out and bought like easels and canvases and then tried to replicate what he could do, even though that never happens. They had kid versions where you draw, and then I guess like the adult version was painting with Bob. But I should probably research that guy. Kind of, if I research him and learn his voice again, I could probably do a better job there. But Rattle Shake, pretty cool deal. Obviously, I've not gotten to upgrade him yet, but I'm looking forward to it. He has an in-game variant quick draw Rattle Shake, extremely hard to come by. I've got him, but...
You have that, right?
Yeah, I've got that. Something I wanted to do, though, I had an extra, if you recall, to get Nitro Magna Charge, you basically had to pick between, at the time, he's in single packs now, but at the time you had to pick between either, do you want to buy the 2-pack with Free Ranger or the 2-pack with Rattle Shake? I went ahead and did the Rattle Shake one because I had Legendary Free Ranger, but are you ready to reveal this character? Mm-hmm. Alright, you want to do it or you want me to?
Me.
Okay. So I'm going to take him out of the frame and the Walkthrough King will introduce you to our custom painted Rattle Shake.
So, this is what I look like.
That is what he looks like. Obviously, a couple of changes here. First thing, I'd intended to replicate like the diamond pattern. I didn't know if I'd use yellow, orange, black, blue. It just did not look good, so I went with the solid green. It's pretty nice green. It's not quite what I thought it would have been, but it turned out pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah. That's the most blatant change. Second thing you will notice, obviously, is the gun. The Rattle Shake snake is actually in a red. It's like just a straight up red. I went ahead and made it orange. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. The gun here is a like a billet steel. What I did here, I made it just a true blue. And then I made the headband a true blue, whereas this one was kind of like a really faded red, kind of like a purple almost. His hat, that is a interesting deal. I kind of washed off some blue metallic there to kind of give it like a worn outback look, if you will. Did the same thing on the belt. That's a blue metallic there. Didn't change his shirt for the simple fact it would have been really hard to get to back in there. I may do that at some point. Did you say you wanted that red or was that the black part? What? Like he's got a vest and a shirt you could paint. The vest, of course, brown, and then
I think I
red.
said I wanted the snake blue.
Yeah, but the other day you said something about the shirt, maybe.
Yeah, Probably I wanted it blue.
Yeah, I could do that at some point in the future, but the snakes right there, I made the tips of those teeth silver, and I am debating coming in and making the tongue red. Not 100% sure, but here these two guys are side by side. The Rattle, I kind of did a deal. I was planning on making it a bright yellow. That was my initial coat, and I actually kind of liked it that way. And then when I showed it to my nephew yesterday, he said, yeah, that's really cool. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave it like that. May change it. Not 100% sure, but...
that's yellow? It looks like green.
Yeah, it's just a light coat of yellow over the green.
I thought you meant the face.
Oh, no, like the Rattle right here.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And I did put a touch of blue on the eyeball there. That's kind of going to be probably like a trademark.
I haven't seen that.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I
okay.
see.
But here they are side by side. Again, a little bit more complicated to paint. Obviously, if you go in there and do like the vest and the t-shirt, etc.
Did you show the hat?
Yeah, I left the feathers though. I didn't really know any way to improve upon those.
Yeah, really.
At least realistically, I mean, I don't want to make like red and pink feathers and it's like, what did those come off of? A toucan or something. So I'm content with that. It's kind of like the old Outback look, if you will. But here they are side by side. Again, I did this one special with my nephew in mind. So he turned out to really like it. So that's cool. Now, of course, you can come in. Say
and
that these were your
them.
two. Exactly. You can come in. There's I guess my nephew's leaning towards calling this guy Green Rattle Shake.
Or Green Shake.
Yeah, and then I thought of like Viper Shake or something. But,
so that's Rattle Shake, and that's Green Snake. That's Green Shake.
Yeah.
And if you
like
put
that.
These two together, it's Green Snake.
But the cool thing is painting
Rattlesnake and Green Shake.
Yeah, and painting these does absolutely nothing to their performance in the game, the data usage, the upgrade paths. So if you had two and you custom painted one of yours, maybe a red and black or green like we did, you took this one down 2 sets of the paths, you can swap them around, everything's going to be just fine. That said, we are ready, I guess, to kind of go on to the next one. Not going to tell you who that'll be. You got something you want to say?
This is something that's going to show up in-game.
Yeah.
That isn't.
Exactly. Can't stress that enough. I know some people kind of see things and it's like, oh, I've got to get that green rattlesnake. Where did it come from? And somebody plays with them and it's like, yeah, it's a Target exclusive, available only at Walmart. And then there's rumors grow and grow. This is custom painted, does not exist in the real world outside of my little fantasy lands here. So something my nephew and I have. Obviously, you can recreate it. Just have to custom paint your own rattlesnake. But if you have any ideas for a cool name here, be sure to let us know. Similarly, if you have any ideas at all for another paint job you'd like to see, again, can't guarantee I can do it. Number one, due to the figure you might request. Number two, due to the colors. Some people might like a glittery pink metallic sunburn. I'm not probably going to do that. I guess if there's like enough requests, I might track one down and do it. But
and someone on the last one wanted a tree Rex painted. Tell us why you probably
Tree Rex, he lends himself very well to painting. Obviously, I've got him right here. The problem is, in all honesty, if I were to repaint this guy, it'd kind of be similar to like my Terrapin scheme with the blues and everything. And that's essentially what we have back here on the Power A Flynn ship, which is Gnarly Tree Rex. And that kind of kills it for me. I may eventually come up with something I think would be cool, but to me, that's a pretty sweet paint job, and I'm not sure how to improve upon it. So I'd basically be like creating a homebrew Gnarly Tree Rex. Maybe at some point I will. Maybe I'll come up with some really cool colors later on. But nonetheless, we will end this here. Have to ask my nephew again in the video, do you prefer regular Rattle Shake or green Rattle Shake?
Okay. How about I chop off the head of the guy I don't like?
Go for it.
Or the one I like less.
No, it cannot be. But it is. So my nephew obviously likes this guy a little better. Obviously, if you've got nephews, kids, friends, young family, brother, sister, mothers, whatever it may be, and their favorite character is Rattle Shake, something you can do to surprise them for a cool gift, take that, you'll know their favorite colors, what color schemes they like. You can custom paint some characters. Not a bad way to spend some time, and then it's got a really cool, unique gift you can give someone. So, again, we will leave it at that. Make sure you check out my nephew's channel, The Walkthrough King. He's also got a blog located where on the World Wide Web?
thewalkthroughking.blogspot.com.
My site's oneofwisdom.com. I'll have this guy archived right behind the ever awesome, legendary blue metallic terrapin. I really like that name I picked out for him. But again, check that out. You can see the introduction video. We'll try to do some cheesy stuff in these all the time, then showcase the new characters. But thanks for watching. Again, let us know if you've got any ideas. If you've got characters you have custom painted, feel free to shoot them our direction. oneofwisdom.com, Twitter, Facebook, Google+, whatever works for you. Obviously, you can't post pictures in the YouTube comments section, or that would be really cool. That said, we will quit rambling. Thanks for watching.
Really? You can't do that?
I don't think so.
I thought
Kind of with the Google Plus integration, but then at half the time I can't respond to comments anymore. It's real weird. But anyway, on behalf of the Walkthrough King, myself, One of Wisdom, and of course, Green Rattle Shake, we want to say thanks for watching. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. And
as Rattle Shake would say,
well, wouldn't he say, go ahead and paint my day? It's a paint joke.